Okay, so before we start, watercolours. This is just a little set I've had for quite some time. It actually belonged to a friend of mine, so I'm very grateful to be able to use it for this. The reason I'm putting a bit of water in at the start is just to get the colours activated a little bit. I do also have sort of a separate palette. These were just very cheap off Amazon. I think it was just a couple of pounds almost. Paints that I've used before in there. So if I want to have a bit more space, I can use that. But with watercolours you can use a plate. You can use, it washes off straight away. So just an ordinary plate from the kitchen. If you want to keep something separate, a plate from a charity shop is always a good bet. Same with the pot for my water. Here I've just got one that's an old honey jar. Don't need much water. In fact, quite often you won't even use a full-size jar. One of the things I found really useful is one of these little pots. I think you get a dessert in them, millionaire's cheesecake or something. They seem ashamed to throw away, but actually they make great water pots for oil painting, watercolour painting. I usually do use them for oil painting, to be fair. I usually put a little bit of the solvent that I'm using in there. However, right, I'm going to start today with just the Christmas colours, and I'm not going to overthink this too much at all. So I am literally just going to draw some squares. I'm not going to use the very first page, I'm going to use this one, I think. So I'm just going to draw some shapes on here. Let's go all the way across. And the winter colours that I want to use for this, I'm going to probably just stick to some blues, a bit of red, a bit of green. I do like blue as a Christmassy colour. I don't know, maybe it's the Dark Starry Nights. Mostly though, I think I'm going to stick to the green and the red. Maybe a little bit of, yeah, green and reds. So I'm not going to do squares that are immediately next to each other, so it gives them a chance to dry. Let's make a start. I'm filling the square with some water first, and then going to add the colour into the square. I'll carry on with this. See you in a few minutes. and might even go over some of the lines actually on there. There you go. That's about 10 minutes with the painting time. Had no music on then, but I'm guessing I'll add some on the background. And in terms of our little booklet, oops, there we go. That's one of